I don't know.
I've been ringing and ringing. Didn't you hear me ring?
Guess not.
Must be something wrong with your doorbell, huh?
I guess so.
Your buzzer there just don't buzz.
I'll have it checked. Come on in and sit a spell.
A person could die out there in this heat, just buzzing themselves to death. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
I will have it checked.
Lord, it is like an oven out there. It's like an oven under here. Why don't we go inside where it's cool?
We can't. My air conditioner's busted. I called Fulanoids. They're going to send somebody out.
Lord, first your buzzer don't buzz. Now your AC's on the blink. Looks like all your modern conveniences are turning on you, girl.
Can he get you something?
No, I'm fine.
Coffee?
Really? I'm fine.
Iced tea?
Nuh-uh, I'm fine.
Would you like a bourbon?
On the rocks with a splash of water.
Girl, you look beat.
I'm not beat. I'm in a frenzy.
What's the matter?
Oh, wait till you get back. I'm still catching my breath.
What are you out of breath about?
Mainly from buzzing your buzzer.
I said I will have it checked. Here.
Thank you.
Oh, well, that's a cute dress, Hattie.
Oh, thanks. Look better on the mannequin than it does on me. Say, where is that worthless husband of yours?
Roy?
No, Burt Reynolds. I noticed his almighty Thunderbird wasn't out front.
He just went into town about something.
Don't tell me. He's actually gonna get a job.
Hattie, don't start.
Okay. Say, you feel all right?
Yeah, why?
I don't know, you look kind of flushed.
Oh, it just must be the heat.
Yeah, just must be the heat.
So what are you in a frenzy about?
Oh yeah, today I went through living hell.
Oh, what did you do?
I went shopping with my children.
Oh, bad, huh?
Disastrous. When my kids hit a department store, they go berserk. I think it activates something in their glands. We haven't been in JCPenney 5 minutes before they scattered in all directions. Now, take my little Cheryl.
Uh-huh.
Now, she's a sweet little thing, but bless her heart, she's a thief.
A thief?
It is time I face facts, Elizabeth. My daughter is a kleptomaniac. As soon as we got in the store, she started stuffing her pockets and stuffing her clothes. She ran away from me. I saw her 10 minutes later. I barely recognized my only daughter. She looked like a beach ball with legs.
Well, did you make her put everything back?
Yes, but it does no good. Thieving's in her blood.
Oh, well, where do you think she gets that from?
From Vernon Jr.
Where was Vernon Jr. all this time?
He was in the hardware department.
Doing what?
Chasing his brother with a hammer.
Oh, he was chasing little Roger?
Yes!
Well, what was little Roger doing?
Screaming.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord is right. And somehow Vernon Jr. broke a solid steel JCPenney hammer.
Well, how does someone break a solid steel hammer?
Don't ask me. When it comes to destruction, Vernon Jr. is a genius. But I tell you, that is the last time I go shopping with those kids.
Well, where are the kids now?
Oh, I dropped the little darlings off at Bird's mother's place. She has a nice big house. They ought to have it leveled in about an hour or so. What are you doing?
Nothing. You just sit back and enjoy your drink. I have been putting this off all afternoon.
Here, let me give you a hand.
No, don't be silly.
Oh, hush. I don't even have to think about it. I just put on autopilot and bolt.
All right, but you don't need to be so particular with those t-shirts. Roy has a zillion of them.
So does Vernon.
Why do men have so many t-shirts?
I do not know.
I do not know either.
What you looking at?
Oh, nothing.
You got a TV out here?
Oh, yeah, it's an old one. I watch it out here sometimes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, what's on?
Let's make a deal.
All right, but keep the volume down because I can't stand to hear them women screaming.
Oh, I know what you mean. All that yelling. Would you look at that woman?
Where?
There, would you do that?
Do what?
Dress up like a chicken.
What, is that what she's supposed to be?
Yes, she is in a chicken suit. The woman has dressed herself up like a chicken to be on national television.
Well, I think that is stupid.
Of course it's stupid. Doesn't even look like a chicken. Chickens don't have bangs. Chickens don't have bangs. And I should know. I've been around chickens all my life. Oh God.
What?
Look there, it's her husband.
So?
She has dressed him up like a rooster. Bad enough her being dressed like a chicken, but to get a grown man to dress like a rooster?
I could never get Roy to do something like that.
I should hope not. A man loses his masculinity when he's dressed up in a rooster suit. Oh look, she can't make up her mind. What would you take, the carton or the box?
The box.
Why?
Well, good things come in small packages.
Wrong. Small things come in small packages.
Well, wedding rings come in small packages.
Yeah, but once you got one of them, honey, go for the big stuff.
Oh, she picked the curtain.
And it is a dream vacation to British Honduras. Oh, just think of it, British Honduras. Say, where is British Honduras?
South America, I think.
Why would any person want to go there?
Well, she sure does. Look at her jumping up and down like that. It looks like she's gonna wet her britches.
Well, she can relax, because she ain't going.
Well, she just won it.
Well, she's gonna unwin it after the commercial.
You've seen this one before.
Oh, I've seen them all before.
Well, how does she lose it?
Bitch gets greedy and goes for the grand prize.
Does she win?
Nope. She gets a year's supply of frozen meat pies.
From British Honduras to frozen meat pies.
Yeah, ain't fate weird.
Oh, commercial's on. Do you want another drink?
Of course I do. Main reason I come here is to get away from the kids. And get boned. Lord, you just don't know what it's like raising a family.
No, I don't.
They're all the time underfoot. It's like living with a bunch of midgets.
You know I'll take them for you anytime you need a rest.
Oh, honey, I couldn't do it. It gives me a guilty conscience. Oh. Yeah. Here, let me help you. So, how's everything? How's Roy?
Well, you know Roy.
Yeah, I know Roy.
Hattie, quit your grin. You don't know Roy that well.
I have known Roy all my life.
Well, yeah, but you didn't really get to know Roy until high school. When you were dating Wayne Wilder and we'd all go double dating in Roy's Thunderbird.
Don't remind me.
Why? They were the most eligible boys in Maynard.
Nobody in Maynard is eligible.
Remember we were all going to get married after high school? Me to Roy and you to Wayne.
Yeah, but I ended up with Vernon Dealing.
Yeah, ain't life funny?
Hilarious. What are you doing?
I'm turning it off.
No, we haven't seen the grand prize.
But you already know what it is.
Yeah, but you don't.
Yeah, but I don't want to know.
Sure you do. Quick, come here. Sit down. They're about to start. Okay. First, we'll open curtain number 2. Wait. Frozen meat pies. Just look there on old Ruby's face. Yeah, she's trying not to act disappointed. Who you kidding, honey? You could have been in British Honduras. Not that it's very nice, probably, just one big jungle. But it sure beats the hell out of frozen meat pies. Ooh, now, curtain number 1. An entire new kitchen and utility room ensemble? Big deal. Disappointment is carved on that face. There is one thing no woman wants. It's a new stove. Oh, look, now she's crying. She wants us to think those are tears of joy? Baloney. She ain't gonna win no Academy Award with that performance.
Why do you watch this show?
Elizabeth, TV game shows have everything. The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. Mainly the agony of defeat.
Well, I think it's stupid.
What are you doing?
I'm turning it off.
Don't you want to know what the grand prize was?
No.
It's a brand new Lincoln Continental.
Who cares?
Well, you should. It's better than that you drive.
Well, Hattie, Roy is never going to get rid of that Thunderbird.
He's had that car since high school.
He loves that car, Hattie.
What is so great about a 1959 pink Thunderbird convertible?
Well, Roy says it's a classic.
It's a piece of junk.
Well, sometimes I think he loves that car more than he loves me.
Oh, it's just a car.
Yeah, but he says it'll take him where he wants to go.
That's stupid. Where does he want to go?
I don't think he has any idea.
Well, good. Good. Okay. Let's get back to this laundry or we'll never get it done.
Oh, right. God, I hate the laundry.
Try doing it for 3 kids.
Week in and week out, it's the same damn clothes.
You can only look at so many pairs of Fruit of the Loom before you want to puke.
I wish I could burn this whole basket and start over. Well, everything except this shirt.
Why? It's all frayed.
Well, it is now, but I remember the first time Roy wore this shirt.
When was that?
Our first date.
Oh,
He
yeah.
pulled up in that pink Thunderbird convertible in this shirt with these pearl buttons. Oh, he looked just like Paul Newman in HUD.
God, these shorts are big. These jockey shorts, they're so big. They're not that wide, they're for a narrow body. But they're so long. Why are they so long?
Well, Roy likes them big because he says he needs the room.
It is hot out here. How is a body supposed to keep cool?
Nothing to do but fix yourself a bourbon and Coke and sit and sweat.
I can't do that.
You can't sweat?
No, I can't fix a drink in the afternoon in front of the kids.
Why?
Children learn by example.
So?
Well, all I need is to come home to a house full of kids sitting around drinking margaritas. Oh, you just don't know what it's like having a house full of those things.
No, I don't.
And you know, summertime is the worst.
What do you do?
I send them outside.
In this heat?
I give them a salt pill and say play outside.
Well, don't they collapse from heat prostration?
Anything to slow them down.
I wish you'd let me take them for you once in a while.
Elizabeth, you are not used to kids. The strain would kill you. Elizabeth, what are you looking out at that road for?
Nothing, Hattie. There's nothing to see.
Ain't that the truth? Nothing green to look at. God, it's depressing living at the edge of a desert.
Yeah, but just think. A million years ago, all this was underwater.
Well, at least it would have been cool.
I like this land, but it's too hot and burnt for people. It's too wild and hard for anything to grow. Oh, look, Hattie.
What is it?
A cloud.
It is just a cloud.
Well, yes, but look at how it's casting a shadow on the land like that. Doesn't it look so peaceful, the way that shadow is just gliding across the land? Doesn't it look cool? It reminds me of a cool, dark hand stroking a hot surface. Lately I've been so hot and hollow inside. I've been wanting something to come along and touch me like that.
Elizabeth, what is the matter with you?
Nothing, Hattie, nothing.
You're doing it again, looking out at that hill. The only thing out there is the highway and the road up to the house. What are you expecting to see?
Well, I was hoping to see a 1959 pink Thunderbird convertible.
You've got tears in your eyes. Don't you tell me nothing's the matter. What is it?
Roy's been gone for 2 days.
Why, that son of a bitch! No wonder you've been so weird. Here, sit yourself down here. I'm gonna fix you a drink and you're gonna tell me all about it.
Hey, I don't want another drink.
Hush up! Hattie's taking care of you now. The doctor is in. I knew there was something wrong the minute I laid eyes on you. First, you didn't answer the doorbell. And as soon as I saw you, I knew something was the matter. Oh, that son of a bitch! Well, what brought it on this time?
I don't know. Things haven't been the same since he came back.
From Vietnam?
Yeah.
I know. I've seen the change, but believe me, you've been perfect about it.
I haven't been perfect about it. I haven't been anything about it. He was the one that went off for 2 years. He's the one that got shot up, and he's the one that keeps having nightmares.
Nightmares?
Yes, nearly every night. Well, anyway, he's back, and he can't seem to get nothing started. He made me quit my job at the pharmacy. He's done some work out at his dad's place. Oh, and he got a job roughnecking in the oil fields, but he keeps getting into fights and getting fired.
Well, what's he got to say for himself?
He says he's looking for something.
What?
He doesn't know. He says everything has changed here in Maynard.
Nothing's changed in Maynard since the Civil War.
Well, I just want him back the way it used to be.
Elizabeth, he has always been wild and unmanageable.
I don't want to manage him. I don't want to break his spirit. That's what I married him for, his spirit. Roy Calder wasn't going to take no crap from nobody. He and Wayne Wilder were going to shake up this world.
Need I remind you, Wayne Wilder is currently serving 5 to 10 for car theft?
Well, Roy is different than Wayne.
I wouldn't be too sure.
Well, I just wish I knew he was safe. He could be hurt.
Or he could be with another woman.
Well, I hope that's all it is.
Elizabeth, how can you say that?
Any man worth having is going to look at other women. It's only natural. And sometimes they wander a bit.
A bit? That man has done more wandering than Lewis and Clark.
Hattie, you're exaggerating.
Last year he took off for 5 days.
Yes, he did have himself quite a time.
You mean he told you what he did?
Yes.
Well, you never told me.
No.
But you're my best friend. You're supposed to tell me everything.
Well, it was different then. We got into a fight. He ran off in a huff. He drove towards El Paso and he picked up a girl hitchhiking.
What's her name?
Hattie, how should I know her name? She was a hitchhiker.
A little tramp, probably. A little hippie road slut. What'd she look like?
Blonde.
A little blonde hippie bitch who never washed or nothing, I bet.
Oh, there was another thing.
What?
She had a tattoo.
A tattoo? On her arm?
Oh, no. It wasn't exactly on her arm.
Oh, God.
No.
Where?
On her behind.
No! On her behind?
Yeah.
That is disgusting! Oh! What'd it say?
Born to be wild.
Oh, Lord!
Well, anyway, Roy went down to El Paso, got himself into a 4-day poker game, won $100 and then came home.
Weren't you mad?
Yes.
Didn't you want to shoot him?
Yes.
I would've.
I thought it's what he needed to get things out of his system. For a while, it seemed to work.
You know, half his trouble is that damn car of his.
What do you mean?
He gets behind the wheel of that car and he thinks he's the cock of the walk. Best looking thing around here.
Well, he still is.
Yeah.
Even the girls in high school today, I see them looking at him the way we used to.
I never looked at him like that.
Hattie, you still do.
It's that damn car of his! He gets in it and he thinks he's young and free again. Somebody ought to take that car away from him.
I remember the first time he drove into town in that car.
So do I.
He worked summers and winters for 3 years to save for the down payment.
Only slightly used.
He and Wayne drove right through the center of town.
They looked like a couple of sultans.
Oh, it was bright pink.
Oh, it glistened like sin.
I remember I was coming out of the drugstore with an ice cream cone.
What flavor?
Vanilla. And the sun off the hood was blinding. You couldn't even see the car. And then it went into a shadow. And I saw it for the first time. Oh, it was beautiful. And Roy hardly knew me then, but he waved at me. And I dropped my vanilla ice cream cone right there on the pavement. And that's when I knew he was the one.
Yeah. All through high school, we double dated.
Remember drive-ins, Hattie?
I sure do. More like wrestling matches.
One couple would get the car one evening.
The other the next.
Oh, we'd drive around and around, and then we'd go make out.
Wayne and me didn't even drive around.
Oh, God, I want them back. I wish tonight was 10 years ago and Roy was coming to pick me up in that pink Thunderbird convertible. I wish I could buy back some of those summer nights we had in that car. When everything was cool and free, and we were driving along the highway away from this stupid town. With the wind coming at us and the stars going all the way to the horizon, like diamonds that went all the way to dawn. And then we pull off the road somewhere, maybe a lake, anywhere. Just being away from town with the boy you love more than anything else in your whole life. Oh, we made love for the first time in that car. So slow and gentle. God, I was so gentle then. He taught me my body. I never really felt with my body before, Roy. It was like all of a sudden, every pore of my skin just opened up like a rainstorm, just feeling and holding everything you could ever want right there in your arms. But I wouldn't do to have those summer nights back. Just one night, where the backseat of that convertible was sweeter than all the beds in the world.
They took a lot of girls out in that car.
Yeah, but we were different.
Were we? Look how he's treating you now. Elizabeth, you're getting all sentimental and romantic. That happened to me once. I let a man run all over me.
What did you do?
I wrote a poem.
You?
Yep. Worst afternoon of my life and never do it again. But that's what happens when you get all sentimental and miserable. You write poems like old Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson?
That's the one. Poor gal was a miserable, godforsaken old maid all her life. And when she died, all that was left was a drawer full of poems.
Well, what was your poem about, Hattie?
I wrote a poem about Wayne Wilder. He was a mean person and it was a mean poem. It's right after high school graduation. Wayne told me he was jilting me. You and Roy were getting married and Wayne Wilder was jilting me. It hit me like a ton of bricks. So I went out back behind the girls' gym and cried. Wrote a poem. Still remember it. Oh, Wayne, you don't know. I love you so well. But you a son of a bitch and I hope you roast in hell! Not much of a poem, I guess. But then I decided to get practical, like Hattie's always had to be. Went back to where everyone was in their caps and gowns, and I saw Vernon Dillon standing there. He'd been fiddling under some car hood. Even in his cap and gown, his hands were dirty. But I knew he was a good man. I knew he liked me. I got him to take me out. I got him to propose. And within a month, we were married. Poor Vern. Never knew what hit him.
Honey, why are you telling me all this?
Roy is just like Wayne. He ain't never gonna change.
Maybe not.
I have known you all my life. I know you need a marriage and you want a family. Am I right?
Yes.
Then wake up. You can't leave the important things in life like marriage and children to the men folk. If it were up to them, they'd just stick to their fishing and their football and their Thunderbirds. And just stay boys forever. Now, if Roy straightens up, that's one thing. If not, you have a decision to make.
Maybe it's already been made for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing, Hattie. Never mind. Never mind, I said that.
Don't you tell me it's nothing. You're pregnant, aren't you?
Yes.
I knew it! I knew the minute I saw you. Oh, Elizabeth, that is wonderful.
What's wonderful about it? It comes at the worst possible time.
Wrong. It comes at the best possible time. Well, don't you see? This could be just the thing that makes Roy straighten up and fly right.
Well, and if it doesn't?
Well, to hell with him.
Maybe you're right.
Oh, honey, let me give you a hug. That's the smartest thing you ever did.
What?
Well, you know, get pregnant, of course.
Hattie, I didn't get pregnant on purpose. I didn't plan it this way.
You sure?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Yes! I'm sure. Roy is a mess. I don't know if he can handle this right now.
Well, that is not your problem.
It's not my problem. It's every bit my problem. It couldn't be any more my problem.
Didn't mean to upset you.
Okay, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay. Well, sure. Well, can I use your phone?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, sure, I better check on the kids. No telling what devilment they've gotten up to. Everything will turn out fine, you'll see. Hello? Cheryl. Cheryl, dear, it's Mommy. Mommy. Your mother! Child needs a hearing aid. What's that? Vernon Jr. threw a rock at you?
Oh.
Well, you throw one back at him, honey. Show him who's boss. Now put Grandma on the phone. Cheryl, this week. Sounds like they are running her ragged. Hello? Little Roger, is that you? I don't want to talk to you right now, Pumpkin. I want to talk to Grandma. Because I want to talk to Grandma. Yes, Grandma does have baggy elbows. Now let me talk to her. What's that? Oh, honey, of course I love you. Well, I love you all the same. Do I love you more than who? Fred Flintstone? Yes. More than Paul Newman? No. But Fred Flintstone, yes. It's a grown-up joke, sweetheart. Now put Grandma on the... She's what? Tied up? You untie her right now. You hear me? You want to switch it?
Oh.
Then you untie her. Mary? Is that you? Oh, you were playing. Okay, good. I thought they tied you up for real. Oh, so how they doing? Yes. Yes. Yes, I agree. There is too much violence on TV. Yeah, I'll pick him up at 5. No, I won't be late. I give you my solemn word. Okay, goodbye. Okay, what's that? Oh, Roger. Yes, it's nice to hear your voice again, too. You're playing what? Sniper? Vernon Jr. has climbed a tree and he has a brick? Well, listen and listen carefully. Under no circumstances go under that tree. It's gonna drop the brick on your head, sweetheart. So don't go under the tree, that's just what he wants. Okay? Okay. Oh. Yabba dabba doo to you too. He's gonna walk right under that tree. The child has no more sense than God gave a screwdriver.
What's a yabba dabba dibbity doo dah?
It's what Fred Flintstone says when he's happy.
Oh, what is it? Look, there's a car coming up the road.
Is it Roy?
I can't tell. No, it's not him.
Well, who could it be? Are you expecting someone?
No.
Well, isn't that just the way? Here you are, all pregnant and depressed, and people are just dropping in unannounced.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I did call Fulanoids about the air conditioning.
Oh my God.
What?
That's who it is. Amy Lee Fullernoy.
Well, I expected them to send somebody, but I didn't expect them to send Amy Lee.
Of course not. What does Amy Lee Fullernoy know about fixing air conditioners?
I don't know.
Not a damn thing. Wonder what she wants. Are you friends with her all of a sudden?
Of course not.
Good, because you know our bridge club ain't speaking to her bridge club.
Yes, I know. But I do think that's ridiculous.
Of course it is, but they started it. Theirs is practically the only other game in town. If we combine groups, we'd have better games. We could have teams, tournaments. We could have round robins, goddammit! But no, they won't play with us.
Well, that's not true. Amy Lee and her group belong to the country club, and that's where they play their games. We can't play there on a regular basis because we don't belong. Those are the rules.
Well, they're dumb rules.
Well, it's like Amy Lee says, Hattie, what's the point of a country club if you can't keep people out?
Well, I agree with her. Keep some people out. Why's it gotta be me?
Well, join the damn thing if it means that much to you.
You better believe I am. Just as soon as I get burning off his ass and making some more money. God, that man's hard to motivate. It's like pulling a mule through mud.
Oh, gosh.
Don't answer it.
Why?
Because it's Amy Lee Fullernoy.
Hattie, that's no excuse.
But you'll ruin our afternoon.
Hattie, let go of my arm.
She is so tacky. She thinks she's cute, but she is tacky.
Quit being silly and let me go.
I wonder who picks out her wardrobe. Ray Charles. Get it? Ray Charles.
Yes! I got it. Hold on, Emily, I'm coming.
Ray Charles. That was a good one.
Hi, Emily.
Oh, God, I hate Amy Lee.
Amy Lee! Girl, how are you?
I can't believe it.
Well, Hattie, your new dress looks exactly like Amy Lee's, doesn't it?
That's because it's the exact same dress.
Why, you two must have the same designer. Who was it, Hattie? Mr. Charles, somebody?
Yeah. Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles, who's he?
Frenchman. Lives in Dallas. Anyway, it looks real nice on you, Amy Lee.
Yours does too.
God, I feel like I'm looking at you.
So, can I get you something?
I can only stay a minute. I've something in the oven that'll burn if I don't
Day.
What were you two having?
Just a little highball.
A highball.
It's a drink.
Hattie, Amy Lee is a Baptist.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, now, I take a drink every now and then. I'm just a back porch Baptist.
Oh, all right. Well, would you like a bourbon and Coke?
Just a wee one.
That a girl. What a big box. Have you been shopping?
No.
Still, it's an awful big package.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. Sure is a big box.
So, Amy Lee, what you been up to, girl?
Oh, been busy as a bee. I'm on the entertainment committee for the country club and the recreation committee for First Baptist.
That sounds tough.
Oh, it is, because there's very few fun things a Baptist can do without risking damnation.
And the country club committee, too.
Oh, I am the entertainment committee.
No one to help you?
Clara Sims.
Oh, I see what you mean.
One can't expect many clever ideas from a woman that's had 2 strokes in 1 year.
No.
No. Oh, I love the way you wear your hair, Hattie.
Oh, yes?
It's just cute as a bug.
Cute as a bug.
I mean button. Cute as a button. Elizabeth, how's Roy?
Oh, Roy's fine, Amy Lee.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Yes, and well, how's Cletus?
Oh, he's doing so well.
Oh.
So well at the store. Cletus is so funny. I have to keep a short rein on him, though, or he would just overstock everything.
Oh.
Well, we wouldn't want that to happen.
No, indeed.
Lord! What a big box, Amy Lee!
Honey, quit worrying about that box. Well, Hattie, what have you been doing with yourself?
Honey, taking care of 3 kids is a full-time job.
Oh, Cletus and I, of course, want children.
Uh-huh.
I'm just dead for some, but I don't want to be tied down just yet. Children can be such a lot of trouble.
Well, they can be if they do not receive proper disciplinary guidance. Children must be taught.
Oh, I'm sure you are aware of the problems, since your children are so high-spirited themselves.
Yes, but well-behaved. Now take my little Cheryl, a perfect angel.
What about Vernon Jr.?
And little Roger is adorable. He's so quiet. For the first month, we thought he was deaf.
And Vernon Jr.?
Oh, what about him?
Well, my neighbors, the Burns, had some trouble with Vernon.
You're friends with the Burns?
I'm neighborly with them, never friendly. I wouldn't want them to get the wrong impression.
So, one of their kids played with Vernon Jr.
Yes, he's just now getting out of the cast.
What's his name?
Chester Burns.
I know the Burns boy, a born liar.
Hello? Hattie, it's for you.
His father was a liar too, Bobby Burns. Remember? We went to grade school with him. Lie-a-minute Burns, we used to call him. Excuse me.
Of course.
It's Marion. Are the kids acting up? She said something about a bonfire.
Hello, Marion. What's the matter, honey? Why are you coughing? You got a cold? That much smoke, huh? Well, turn on a fan. How are the kids? They wouldn't do that to Poachy. They love that dog. I mean, they wouldn't do it on purpose. Well, okay. Poachy is a Pekingese. They do have long hair. Well, they catch fire easily. Well, Marion, look. Marion, it could be worse. It was just the tail.
Well, what was that all about?
Marion's dog Poochie's tail caught on fire.
Oh.
And she is trying to frame my children. She's overprotective of that animal.
Well, would you just look at all this?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, it looks real nice, Elizabeth.
Oh, no, it's nothing. It's just some crackers and a little bit of dip. So, Amy Lee, what brought you all the way out here?
Just to visit
Uh-huh.
and to do some business.
Uh-huh.
Girls, it's that time of year again at First Baptist.
Pancake supper.
You guessed!
How much are tickets?
$5.
That is a lot to pay for a stack of flapjacks.
Well, all the proceeds go to charity.
Last year they were leathery. Made me sick.
Well, our mission in Paraguay has worked wonders.
Paraguay? Where is that?
South America. It's a very backward country.
Well, no wonder it's backward. The only people there are people from game shows and Baptists.
Never mind.
Anyway, there are souls need saving there. The people are starving to death. We bring them Jesus.
Well, if they're starving to death, why don't you just bring them a hot meal?
Oh, we do all sorts of good things.
Oh, really? Like what?
Powdered milk and instant eggs.
Yummy.
The underdeveloped countries need the blood of the Lamb.
Blood of the lamb?
Yes, the forgiveness of God, the compassion of Christ, Christian charity. And we have got to hurry, because the Catholics got a head start on us.
Frankly, I say just let them have it.
Elizabeth! Communism flourishes in Catholic countries. You were raised Methodist, that's practically Baptist. You ought to know that.
Well, I don't.
How were you raised?
With a stick.
That's right.
Spare the rod and spoil the child.
I forgot your people are from Mississippi.
Yes, they were in agriculture.
Anyway, in many Catholic countries, Protestant missions are the only thing standing between us and the Red Threat.
Dear Lord, Amy Lee, it sounds like you joined the John Birch Society.
Oh, honey, I can't. I'm involved in too much clubbing as it is.
Well, here's my bag.
Think of this as a contribution to the kingdom of heaven.
Will the kingdom of heaven take a check?
A contribution to a better world. And isn't that what we all want for our children? As mothers and mothers-to-be?
Don't worry, Lee. You're a real mother already. Excuse me. I've got to use the little girl's room.
Well, Hattie's had a few.
Never listen to Hattie when she's talking like a sharecropper's daughter, which she is.
So what's in the box?
What box?
This box.
Oh, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. It's the air filter
What air filter?
for your air conditioner.
No, I don't need one.
What? Cletus told me you did.
No, my filter's fine. It's the motor. The damn thing won't start.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Cletus told me y'all talked, and he said it might be your filter. So I just decided to run one out.
Well, no, because I didn't talk to Cletus.
Oh.
No, I talked to James.
That's right, that's right. Cletus told me that James had taken, James had taken the order, and he said it might be your filter, so I just decided to run one out.
Oh, well, bless your heart.
Yes.
What do you need here, Amy?
Where's the box? Oh, thank God. I didn't want you to lose it.
So, to hear it. And how's Vernon?
Oh, you never ask about Vernon. What the hell is going on here? What are you two talking about? Are you talking about me? I leave the room and people talk about me. I'm an object of gossip.
No, Hattie, we weren't talking about you.
Well, good. Good.
No, but I do think that Amy Lee was about to tell me something.
Oh,
Well, Elizabeth.
Go on, Amy Lee.
yeah, what is it?
Well, not in front of Hattie.
What do you mean, not in front of Hattie? Anything you can say to her, you can say to me.
Go on, Amy Lee.
Well, it's about Roy.
Well, what about Roy?
It pains me to say this.
I bet.
I saw Roy yesterday.
Really? Where?
Here in Maynard.
And?
Well, he wasn't alone.
Well, who was he with?
It pains me to say this.
Force yourself.
Margaret Crowell.
Margaret Crowell.
Yes.
Thank you, Amy Lee.
I thought you should know.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you could hear it from someone who cares. I'm sorry.
What?
Well, because.
No. There's no reason for you to be sorry. I knew Roy was with Margaret Crowell.
You did?
You did?
Yes. Yes, I did. You know, he called me yesterday because he was running late for supper, and he called to let me know that he was giving Margaret Crowell a lift.
Oh, Elizabeth!
You see there?
Oh, I feel terrible!
You ought to.
I feel horrible!
People like you start rumors.
It's okay, Amy Lee.
Vicious tongue!
You want me to go? I know you do!
No, just sit down.
How can you stand to look at me?
It's not easy.
Just sit down and I'll fix you a drink.
Let me fix it.
Elizabeth, can you forgive me?
I forgive you, Amy Lee.
Oh, you're a Christian soul! Isn't she a Christian soul?
Oh, hell. We're all Christian souls.
Elizabeth, I feel so bad.
Forget it.
So many bad marriages lately, and Maynard has made me unnaturally suspicious.
What do you mean?
Well, the American family is just falling apart.
Oh, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's strong.
Second sip is always smoother.
All right.
Now, what's all this about bad marriages?
Well, people are just running around on each other. Maine, Texas has just become another painting place, that's all.
Well, tell.
Lorette Williams.
Who would run around with Lorette Williams?
No, her husband's been running around on her.
Oh, I don't blame him.
This is her third marriage.
It sure is.
Yes, there was something seriously wrong with Lorette's approach to modern marriage.
Who else?
Dorothea Hicks is expecting.
Oh, what do you expect? She's Catholic.
What, 6 children?
She doesn't have kids. She drops litters. Who else?
Jenny Jo Gilchrist?
Divorced. Pregnant? No, they can't afford that child.
Of course not.
What does her husband do?
Works at the amusement park over in Snyder. Runs the go-kart ride.
Oh, brother.
But you want to know the best part?
What?
He doesn't want the child.
Oh, no.
Yes! She told me that he told her that if she got pregnant, that was her tough luck. She could just raise it herself.
That man has no sense of responsibility.
But listen to this.
There's more?
Do you know what Jenny Jo is contemplating?
What?
Abortion!
Abortion?
Yes, ma'am!
No!
Where she get it, I don't know. She can't get one here in Maine. She'd have to go someplace that didn't have animal around it, like Dallas or Houston.
Can you imagine her position?
What?
Well, she shouldn't have gotten pregnant by a man who raced go-karts.
Hattie, you're being heartless.
Hattie is just telling it like it is. I know plenty of people who married for money.
I wish you two could hear yourselves.
Why?
What's up?
So Jenny Jo got herself pregnant. What business is it of yours? And so her husband doesn't want it. What business is it of yours? She probably told you all that because she has no one else to listen to her. No one she can open up to. Don't you know she feels like the loneliest person in the world?
Elizabeth, you're right. I am sorry.
Yeah, we shouldn't have picked on that poor pregnant Catholic girl like
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I didn't mean to ruin the party or anything here. Let's just have a little dip, okay?
That's good, dip.
Yeah. Fresh avocados. I grow them in my yard. Oh my God! They're fresh and clean. They're fresh and clean. So, Emily, how's your bridge game, girl?
Oh, that is fine. You're not giving up on bridge, are you?
Well, no.
Thank God. It took me forever to learn bridge.
But in just a few months, I doubt whether anyone will be playing bridge at all.
What?
You mean you haven't heard the news?
News? What news?
Oh, you must have heard!
No! What news?
Oh, since but surely you know.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, you must!
I tell you, she doesn't.
Well, how do you know?
Because if she knew, she'd tell me. And then I'd know. But I don't because she didn't. What news?
Bridge is on the way out.
Oh, God!
There's a new game.
Is it hard?
It's an Oriental parlor game.
Is it harder than bridge?
What's the name of
I'm
it?
sure it's going to be the new race.
What's its name?
I just got through learning bridge.
Hush up! Emily, what's its name?
Mahjong.
Mahjong?
Mahjong? I have heard of that game.
Well, I haven't.
Trudy Stevens just got back from Dallas and she bought a Mahjong set at Neiman Marcus.
Well, that sounds like Trudy.
Don't you know it's just gonna be hard?
Calm down, Hattie. We don't know anything about this game except that it's Oriental. It might not be that bad.
I'm real good at Chinese checkers.
Well, you see there?
This is nothing like Chinese checkers. Mahjong is a cultured parlor game that's been around for thousands of years.
See? They've had all that time to make it even harder.
Just settle down. We don't know that it's going to be hard.
It is very hard.
I knew it!
Even Trudy Stevens can't figure it out, and she does comparative shopping.
Oh, no. Hattie, you're just getting yourself worked up over nothing.
Yeah, you mustn't let it upset you so.
I'm not upset. How do you play this game?
It's played with towels.
Towels? Bathroom towels?
No, silly, with ivory tiles. Like dominoes, but instead of little dots, each tile represents a different style of tile. Like one tile is 4 bamboos, or 3 winds, or 5 dragons. Then you pass to your left, and then you pass to your right. Then, of course, there's a courtesy pass, a whirlwind of excitement. Then you want to build your wall.
Stop! I ain't building nothing! Bamboos? Winds? Dragons? It is no good. No good at all. It took me a year to learn bridge. I concentrated my entire being on bridge. I neglected my housework. My children nearly starved all for bridge, which I finally learned. But I can't do that again. I can't go through that hell again. You kill me.
Well, if you don't want want to learn the game, you won't be able to play.
Shut up, I'll play if I want to.
You won't play if you don't know the rules.
Well, I'll know the rules, because we're still gonna play bridge. We ain't changing games midstream.
Hattie,
What are you talking about?
I know what you're trying to do here. You're trying to pull a fast one. You and Trudy are the only two who know the rules, and you're trying to get all us to play this stupid game so you can clean up.
We are not.
You're just a couple of mahjong hustlers. I know for a fact you and her cheat at bridge. What? What did you come here for? To give Elizabeth this! Yes, and what is this? I've been wanting to know all afternoon. Is this mahjong? Are these the tiles? God, they're big.
Those aren't the towels.
Then what's in here?
an air filter.
What's that got to do with an Oriental parlor game?
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
God,
You're stupid! You're an idiot! You're as stupid as that husband of yours, and he's a moron!
Are you calling me a moron?
No, you're just an idiot. He's the moron.
Shut up, Lee.
Watch what you say about burning dealing. He is twice the man Skeeter Fullernoy is.
They don't call him Skeeter no more.
Everybody calls him Skeeter.
Well, he may have been Skeeter once, but he's married to me now, and he ain't never gonna be Skeeter again.
How come?
Because of the appliance store and the Chamber of Commerce and the country club. That's how come.
Yeah? Well, I'm breaking into the country club next year.
You and what army?
You can't keep me out.
What makes you think I can't?
Why, you little bitch.
Oh, okay, let's just calm down, both of you.
She can't talk to me like that. We grew up together, Amy Lee Bradley. Your folks were just as poor as mine.
Yes, but at least my daddy wasn't a sharecropper.
Yeah? Well, at least I didn't marry for money.
Yes, I married Skeeter Fullernoy, and I'm doing all right for myself. I'm in the country club, aren't I? There's nobody eligible in this stupid town. We all know that. Wayne Wilder was the best thing that happened to you, and he was a con thief! Amy Lee! Wayne Wilder jilted you! You married Vernon, and then you had a kid. Right off the bat. Always seemed a little funny to me.
Take that back.
I don't have to.
You do. If you want to stay healthy, get over here and love me! I'm gonna bring that
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, what now?
I got the hiccups.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's just go into the kitchen. Okay? Oh! Lord.
No, they say the best way to cure hiccups is to scare someone. Woo!
Oh, look at what you've done! Oh, God! It's okay, Amy Lee. It's okay.
Oh, let it go.
Are you sure I can't get you another?
No.
Okay, I want to go. Oh. Whoa.
I want to thank you for a real nice afternoon.
No problem. Are you sure you're okay? Okay.
was nearly arrested for shoplifting. My eldest son set fire to my mother-in-law's Pekingese. And a Baptist has barfed on the shoe. Damn, that is a pretty sunset.
It's my favorite time.
It's the one thing Texas is good for. Sunsets.
Yeah, it's the only time things get soft. Oh, look, Hattie. The evening star.
That was quick thinking about Margaret Crowell.
Hattie? Huh? Well, I'm sorry things never worked out between you and Wayne.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I think that's what we've been talking about this afternoon. Me and Roy and you and Wayne.
Oh, hell no. That was over with years ago. I am better off with old Vernon. He ain't worth kicking off the porch. We're, comfortable together. Now, Wayne was two. Hell, Wayne was Wayne. Yeah, I loved him, you bet.
Well, I love Roy. He needs me right now. He doesn't know it, but he does. And I intend to be there for him.
I gotta go get the kids.
Okay.
We never did finish the laundry.
I'll get to it.
All right, well, you hang on to Roy.
I intend to.
He's the last wild thing around here.
Oh!
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Drive careful. Okay.